Hi everyone and welcome back to the Zombies. Now that all missions in Act 1 are done, it's time to complete the story mission. But before we jump into the mission itself, let's talk loadout for a bit. For this mission to be really easy, you just need one gun, RGL grenade launcher. It unlocks at player level 38, but if you didn't reach it yet, don't worry. RGL is a relatively common loot in weapons lockers all around Urzikstan, so take your time to look for one in Zombies. As soon as you extract it, it will be unlocked for you in all modes. This also applies to any other gun, lithos and tactical equipment in game, including armory and battle pass unlocks. As a second gun, take anything you are comfortable with. You'll use it in a preparational phase probably, but it's not really important for the mission itself. Once you have your RGL, let's infill into the round. About 2 minutes into the run, you'll see a mission icon pop up on the map. It will be pinged for you automatically. Don't rush there just yet. Story missions take place off the map, so you have a full round worth of time to prepare yourself. In terms of prep, here is what we want to get. Your RGL should be of blue rarity or higher. Shouldn't be hard at all since rare ether tools drop commonly in all kinds of contracts. You really need PhD Flopper perk. Look for its icon on the map and buy yourself one for 2000 points, or use Wonder Fizz machine if you prefer. PhD Flopper is super important here, as it completely protects you from splash damage of your own RGL, so you won't be hitting yourself with it. You also want to have a Speed Caller perk for faster reloads. Again, look for one on the map and buy it after getting some cash. Finally, your RGL needs to be at punch level 2. Having it at 3 makes everything even easier, but punch 2 is more than enough for our purpose. That's all you really need for the prep. Obviously, anything extra is welcome. Other perks like Stamina Up and Juggernog are very helpful. Having a self-revive or 2 never hurts at all, and if you come across any turret circuits, they come quite handy too. And of course you can skip most or all of the prep by bringing in items you need from the stash if you want to. Basically, spend your round getting cash, upgrading, getting perks and looting around to prepare yourself for the story. Once you're ready, head over to the mission icon. You'll see a red colored flare on the ground with a prompt to exfil to Dr. Jensen's coordinates. Call it in and wait for the chopper. There will likely be a few zombies around, but calling story mission exfils does not cause a usual exfil horde to spawn, so there is nothing really to worry about. Once you get on the helo, it will transport you to walled-off version of Orlov military base, and the actual mission begins. After a short flyby of the area, you arrive at your destination and get to disembark. Objectives marked pointing to the telecommunication tower will pop on the screen after about 30 seconds. If you paid attention during the info flight, you actually fly over the comms station at the top of the fire depot, which is exactly where you need to go. Here and in the rest of the mission, I actually recommend approaching your objective from the side rather than directly via the roads that lead to them. This is because main roads are quite heavily mined and also have the main battle between zombies and mercenaries happening on them, and it's always easier to just avoid that rather than taking heads on. So lean over to the right and make a run towards the marked building. You don't really need to engage any enemies on your way, but if something tries to stop you, your RGL will make a short work of them. Get into the building and find a staircase. This is the first area where a bunch of zombies and mercs will catch up with you. Just spam your grenades around until the threat is cleared. Feel free to just shoot under your feet, the splash damage will kill anything getting close to you, while you are protected by PhD Flopper. Carry on up the stairs, clearing them from the enemies. There is no time pressure at all. You have full 45 minutes on this map, while you really only need about 10 at most. Once you're on the roof, get up the metal stairs to the comm station. There will be a sniper in the small tower trying to kill you, so get rid of him first and then activate the comms tower. You'll be instructed to hold position until they triangulate the location, but it only takes 20 seconds or so until the next mission marker appears.
You lot took your time. I'm holed up nearby. This is my location. Hurry.
This time you get a search area as your destination. with the mission marker sitting dead in the middle of it. Start making your way in its general direction, again leaning to the right. Main road is heavily mined as before. You'll still see a few mines on your path too, either just speed through them or blast them with your RGL, up to you. Keep pushing forward until you reach the water. Then clear the immediate area of hostilities just to stop being shot at all the time. Once there, follow the pier line to your left to get back into the search area. Your target is behind the locked door right next to the deadbolt turret marker, and as you get closer, a blue dot indicating a friendly character will appear on the minimap. When you approach the door, the dialogue will start informing you that Dr. Jensen needs a bit more time to clean up her files from the computer. The progress bar will appear requesting you to defend Dr. Jensen. You don't really need to defend her, as neither zombies nor mercs seem to be able to get through the door. Instead, they'll all be attacking you. So, get that RGL to work again. The amount of enemies you get seems to scale depending on your squad size, but even with the maximum number of attackers, one person with RGL can easily hold their ground. About a third into the progress, 3 helicopters will arrive with the mercs reinforcements. I tend to destroy the one going to the leftmost pier and just ignore the rest, but it's totally up to you how to approach it. Incoming zombies will provide you with a steady supply of armor plates and ammo, so just keep replating and spamming grenades all around and nothing can touch you here. The whole files deletion process takes 2 minutes. After it's done, Dr. Jensen will leave her room and now you need to escort her to the helipad. She's pretty capable of defending herself, so you don't really need to worry about her well-being much. Just follow her, shooting occasional targets in your way.
Extraction team to the helipad. We're 3 mics out.
I'm not even sure she can be killed at all, but I'd advise not to abandon her for long. The helipad is on top of the same building you are next to, so it won't be a very long walk.
Don't look so surprised. My parents were international intelligence, taught me to protect myself. Zakhaev will unleash this hell everywhere from New York to Joburg if we can't stop him here.
Can confirm package is set for exfil.
Once both of you are up, an exfil healer will be called in and waves of zombies will start attacking you from all sides. If you do have any turret circuits on you, place one into the deadbolt turret next to the helipad and it will take care of all threats. Otherwise, just stick to your RGL. After about 30 or so seconds, healer arrives and all you have left is to board it. Once all squad members are on board, the mission is marked complete, healer will take off shortly and you'll get to see a cinematic. Important note here, you do have to watch the cinematic completely, even if you've seen it before. Cancelling it at any point causes your elimination and marks the run as failed. That's it really for Act 1 story mission. You have unlocked your second insured weapon slot now and progressed into Act 2. Hope this was helpful, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.